Welcome to this explainer. Imagine pitching a tent, but there are no walls, no locks, and absolutely no streetlights. It's just you, your family, and a pitch-black prehistoric night. Today, we're going to dive into how early humans managed to protect their absolute most vulnerable members, their babies, from some literally deadly threats waiting in the dark.
Nightfall was, for sure, the most dangerous time of day, which brings up a wildly practical question. How on earth did ancient humans stop a crying baby from giving away their exact location? I mean, if you've ever been around a newborn, you know they aren't exactly known for being stealthy. Today, a crying baby is stressful, sure, but back then, it was basically a loud, unavoidable siren broadcasting your family to the whole prehistoric neighborhood.
Section 1. The Dangerous Prehistoric Night.
Okay, let's set the scene here, because we really need to understand just how insanely high the stakes were once the sun went down. Beyond the flickering, limited light of a campfire, you had predators waiting. We're talking lions, hyenas, leopards, massive animals whose whole evolutionary advantage was hunting in the dark. And honestly, it wasn't just wildlife. Rival human groups were out there too. In this kind of environment, every single strange sound you made was a huge risk, especially the sudden piercing cry of a baby.
Section 2. No magical quiet switch. So knowing this incredible danger, how did they pull it off? You might think, well, maybe evolution just kicked in and gave early humans some kind of magical biological off switch for crying. But no, not at all. Prehistoric babies cried exactly like modern babies do today. There was zero mute button. Crying is just a fundamental way infants communicate. So the answer to their survival wasn't biology. It was thousands of years of deep behavioral adaptation, incredibly intense caregiving, and just this profound will to survive.
Section 3. The Power of Proximity.
Here's the thing. If you can't biologically stop a baby from crying, you have to change the environment so they just don't feel the need to cry in the first place. Unlike a lot of babies today, who might sleep in a separate crib or a completely different room, prehistoric infants were rarely, if ever, left alone. They were carried by their mothers and other family members throughout the entire day. And when that dangerous night finally fell, they didn't separate. They slept incredibly close together. This shared warmth and immediate protection minimized distress before it could even escalate into a full-blown cry.
And we actually see this today. Anthropologists studying traditional hunter-gatherer societies see these exact methods in action. It basically comes down to three things. First, babies are breastfed frequently. Second, they're held almost constantly. And third, they are comforted instantly the second they become distressed. This nonstop close physical contact drastically reduces prolonged crying, simply because the babies just aren't given a chance to get worked up.
Keeping babies calmer through this rapid, basically instantaneous response wasn't just, good parenting. Every unnecessary cry could attract those predators and rival groups we just talked about. Families who responded quickly to their infants literally reduced those risks. It was a vital, life-saving survival tactic.
Section 4. Evolution of Cooperative Care.
Now, doing this, holding a baby 24 hours a day while trying to survive in the wild, takes an impossible amount of energy for just one person. That intense need for quiet led to something amazing: cooperative care. Over thousands of generations, humans evolved unusually strong social bonds. Caring for babies became a total group effort. Fathers, grandparents, siblings, they all stepped in to help protect and comfort the kids. This cooperative care gave human babies a far better chance of surviving because the entire group was fully invested in keeping that baby calm and safe from whatever was lurking in the dark.
Section 5. Humanity's Survival Strategy.
It's fascinating how this behavioral adaptation became the very foundation of human connection. Think about how we view safety today. We've got high-tech baby monitors, temperature-controlled nurseries, totally secure cribs, but long before any of that modern convenience existed, prehistoric safety looked entirely different. The absolute safest place for a child, really, the only truly safe place, was wrapped tightly in someone's arms.
In a world where silence was absolutely synonymous with survival, this physical embrace was our greatest shield against the darkness. It's exactly why experts note that this profound closeness, born out of pure necessity to keep quiet, may have been one of humanity's greatest and most effective survival strategies.
I want to leave you with this final thought. The way we instinctively rock, hold, and comfort our babies today isn't just some random modern habit. It's literally an ancient echo of survival. So if our deepest, most nurturing human bonds were originally forged by the terrors of the prehistoric night, how does that ancient hardwired need for physical closeness continue to shape the way we love and connect with our families right now?
Thanks for joining me for this explainer. I hope it gave you a completely new perspective on the origins of human care.